So are you thinking about buying a home and kind of freaked out by the whole inspection process? I totally get it. When you do that inspection, you get the report. It's like a minimum of 30, usually like 50 pages long, and it can feel a little overwhelming. But here's the thing, you gotta understand, the majority of this inspection report is really just making you aware about the state of health of your home, because all homes are in a current state of health. And the majority of those pages are just maintenance items to be aware of. In fact, when we're working with clients and they're thinking about buying their first home and working through the inspections, we explain to them they're really just 5 things that are true red flags that we would want to address with the seller. And here they are shortly. Number 1 is water penetration, right? Water is the enemy of all construction, so we want to make sure that the house is watertight and hasn't suffered water damage. The second one is infestation from wood-boring insects, right? You want bugs like termites eating your house apart from the inside out. The third one would be mechanical systems, making sure that the HVAC, that the electric and the plumbing are all safe and working appropriately. The fourth one would be structural issues, right? We gotta make sure the house is standing up straight. In a lot of these older homes in Cincinnati with less efficient or less solid construction processes, for example, like in Hyde Park, where a lot of homes were built with stone foundations, and hydrostatic pressure in Cincinnati is legitimate with all of our hills, you can see structure of homes shift and become compromised. So that's an important one. And then finally would be any safety items, right? Like a double tap circuit breaker that could potentially start a fire. So those 5 things, those are the major things you really want to worry about and look for during your inspection. The rest of the stuff is almost always just maintenance to be aware of. So don't get overwhelmed. When you run it through that filter, the process becomes a lot easier to understand, navigate, and ultimately work with the seller on resolving. Now, if you are thinking about selling your home and you're worried about what might come up with an inspection and containing that risk, that is a strategy that we walk a lot of our clients through, and I would be more than happy to share with you how we do that to mitigate risk and make sure that the actual sales process goes as smoothly as possible. And if you're curious, obviously reach out. We love having these conversations, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.